welcome back to my Pink Poodle Studio channel. Today we're going to be doing something fun and exciting. I'm still in the process of building my channel here, so my lights and my camera are not everything that it could be just yet. I hope to rectify that within the next few months. So I hope you'll bear with me as we go on this adventure together. But what I wanted to do today is open the dollar bead box and dollar bead bag subscription with y'all. I have to say I did kind of peek a little bit just because I need to know kind of what things are before I get on here and try to show them to you, and don't want to look like a fool. So needless to say, that's what we are going to do today. So let's get started here. So this is actually my first subscription to Dollar Bead Box and Dollar Bead Bag. I wanted to kind of start getting in with the subscriptions, start doing more, so I can share with you guys and show you what's not only in store of the boxes, but also if it's worth your money, if you believe it's worth your money, and then to try and show you some of the pieces that I'm going to make with what I do receive in these. So this is the maiden voyage, so I hope you'll stay with me and kind of watch along as I build my subscription boxes and build my made pieces with what I make from the bead boxes. So without any further ado, guys, let's get started here. Okay, so here is the dollar bead box, and like I said, I did open it some already. This is what's on top. It is your dollar bead bag. This has all check fire polished beads in it, 3mm and 4mm. You get 8 strands in this bag for $8 a month. Now, to me, I don't think you can beat that. I think that with the amount you're getting and the quality you're getting, it's very worth it. So let's work on this first, and then we'll go on to the box. But what's nice about this is they give you a list, and what you can do with the dollar bead bag and dollar bead box, if you are a subscriber, at any time you can go on and purchase items. Like this will tell you right here, bead bag subscribers can reorder October items through November 30th. And what that means is you can go on and get as many of these strands that you want or that is available for $1 a strand till November 30th. So you can't really beat that. I don't think so anyway. So a lot of times that's what I'll do. I'll go on and I'll order, 4 or 5 strands of each or more, depending, because they are such beauty and quality to them. So let's get the list out here. And the leash, I can talk, tell I'm a dog person. The list contains everything, and as you can see here, I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of it, but if you do, it's there. The 3mm and the 4mm strands, as I said. I have not sorted these, so we're going to kind of do this together. Let me see here. I can tell what's 3 and what's 4. That's a start, right? That's always good. So there's those. Those are the 3s. And these are the 4s. So matte, dark, cayenne. So we have a purple, a pink, a purple, and a honey. So I'm going to guess this might be not cayenne, but cyan. I have been a beader for 10 years, but there are plenty of names and bead kinds and things like that of colors and beads that I don't really know. So I'm going to be honest with you right up front, but I work at it. So this is matte. I can tell that. Dark cayenne or cyan, however they say it, or if there's another way that you know of, please leave it in the description. But this is a beautiful fire polish 3mm strand. I just love the matte beads anymore. I never used to be a fan of matte beads, but I'm really, let me put this up here so you can see. And as I said, I'm sorry about the lighting, but you can see that's a very pretty strand. The next one is Crystal Pink Luster AB, and AB, oh baby, that started my love of beading, was the AB finish. And this is just beautiful. Anything with AB screams my name. So that's a pretty strand. And then we have Crystal Purple Luster. Another beautiful, I'm going to try to put it here so you can see it better. I hope the lighting is okay for now anyway. So there's the Purple Luster. And then this is Crystal Honey AB. Honey. Ooh, that's beautiful. And of course with the AB finish, you can see the rainbow kind of in it. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So let's go and look at our 4mm strands. So it looks like we have Olive Luster. Olive, Magenta, and Gold Luster. That was a little easier. So let's see here. So this is your Crystal Olive Luster. Woo, get you in frame there. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Wouldn't that make some beautiful fall pieces? Just look at that. Just look at. So beautiful. And then we have the matte. Again, this is exciting. I love matte beads. It's weird because like I said, I always used to just like AB beads, and I wanted bling and I wanted crystal. And then I noticed how these can really add to a piece. It almost, to me, it adds a level of maturity to a piece. I don't know. But anyway, this is our olive. And unfortunately, guys, I do want to let you know, as I'm doing these live videos, there is always a chance of that background noise. Because I have 2 medium to large size dogs, and they do like to make their presence known. So I apologize ahead for that. But this is Metallic Magenta. Beautiful. And Vintage Rose Gold Luster. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. I hope you can actually see. There you go. There's a little bit of the luster and the finish on it. I hope so anyway. So there is the dollar bead bag, which, like I said, you get all of these for $8 a month. If you do a subscription, you can go on and just purchase a one-time bag if that's something that appeals to you. But to me, for the $8 a month, it's well worth the money. And you get your 8 strands, and you also get your information of what each strand is. So there's that. So now let's move on to the bead box. So what's nice with the bead box is you get a little letter inside for each month. This is October 2019, excuse me. And it just tells you a little bit about the box and what the theme is going to be. Things like that. Kind of gives you an overview, which is nice. And then on the back, it tells you what everything that you can find in this bead box. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 items included in this bead box for the month of October. So I'm going to lay this here, and if you want to kind of, let me make sure everything's in the screen there. And if you want to take a screenshot of that, if you desire, it's there. But in the meantime, let's work on going through these items. I'm going to keep this off screen and then kind of bring everything in. Sorry for the paper rattle. Okay, so the first, let's start with the additional items first, and then we'll go to the strands. I'm kind of doing this backwards, but check glass 2-hole crescent in hematite finish. So that is those. I'm going to take it out of the plastic because otherwise you're not going to be able to see these very well, especially with my lighting situation. Oh, these have a beautiful, beautiful hematite finish on them. So those are some really cool crescent shapes with the 2 holes. I really like that. And let's see, the next one is check glass squiggly cut in opaque green with travertine. And I like it because you do get a lot of unique items that maybe you wouldn't be able to pick up elsewhere. So that is a beautiful bead as well, very unique. Just has like a little squiggle cut to it, and it almost looks like, to me it looks like it has a Picasso finish, but I'm sure that's why they call it with travertine. That's what makes it look like that. But so there's that. Get this stuff in the screen, that would be helpful. The next thing, Chinese glass laser etched round bead. And I believe that would be these. They are pretty. Oh, look at the reflection on those. Ooh, those are beautiful. And they have little Buddhas on them, if you can make them out. And that way maybe. They're Buddhas sitting cross-legged. Kind of see it there. They are so pretty. Yeah, the whole way around, that's what you have on the bead. There. And the next thing is check glass hexagons. Okay. Check glass hexagons. And it says they're full coat silver. They're sneaking down inside my hand there. Kind of gives you an idea on those. Those are really neat. Those would add a nice pop of metal to anything. Really pretty. Okay, the next thing is the Baroque Pearl. Not Baroque, Baroque. No, sorry. So this is a Baroque Pearl, I suppose. Now, to me, I don't know if all Baroque pearls come with this little tail on it. If you could leave a comment down below and let me know if you do happen to know about Baroque pearls. Again, I know a lot about some things and some about a lot of things. So I'm learning. I'd like to think that, you know, we learn something new every day. So if someone can kind of guide me along on that, I would love to learn about Baroque pearls. But in the meantime, this is an absolutely gorgeous pearl with the finish that it has on it. And it's a peacock finish. That is beautiful. Just pretty. Sorry, my finger's kind of in the way there. But so that's the Baroque pearl. And the next thing is a Beadalon instant pendant with 6mm round screw. I'm sure you have all seen these before. These are kind of nice because you can change out what you put on these pins. It's not more like a permanent thing like a head pin or an eye pin. These bottoms screw off on these, and I'll show you. And you can just add your beads onto it easily. If I can get it unscrewed, there we go. But these are really cool little items, and you can just easily thread a bead on, if a bead would fit, that bead would fit on it, but of course it doesn't. But here I have a crystal here, or a pearl. Grab something. I always have stuff laying on my, you know, that hole's not going to be big enough either, but you need a large enough hole on it, but it will slide up on there, and you can stack your beads and give yourself a really cute little addition to a necklace, or, you know, with a focal or whatever on it, and you can just change it out, no problem. So those are kind of neat, and as always, Beadalon's a wonderful company, of course. Check glass dog. These are so cool, guys. And that's just because I'm not just because I'm a dog lover, but I don't think I've ever seen these in check glass, anything like this. Let me just put them on my hand here instead of my fingers. But are those not the coolest thing? I love those so much. And I know the perfect person who I'm going to make something for with these. But they are jet with whitewash is what they're saying. Sorry guys, out of the screen there. But those are so cool, aren't they? Really enjoy those. So the next thing is check glass saucer. So that's these beads. These are saucer beads, of course, in check glass, as it already stated. But look at these out here. So these are really pretty amethyst color. But you can see, oh, no you can't because I wasn't in frame. The shape of the bead gives you that saucer. That saucer is what you're getting from there. So, whoop. So those are really pretty. You could do a lot with those. Really pretty. Okay, it's your saucers. Come on guys, get down there. And let's see, the next thing is star cut Chinese crystals. That would be these. And so far, I mean, you guys can tell that most of this has been check glass. But you do get some Chinese crystal. But look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I really feel like the Chinese crystal has really stepped up its game. I went to Bead Fest this year down in Philly, and I can tell you what, everything I was seeing down there was really pretty. It was really growing leaps and bounds, but I just love those. Those have such a pretty, unique shape on them. So those are star cut Chinese crystals. And we want to make sure we get them all, because that's kind of important. And let's see, the next thing, last but not least on the additional items, is a check glass Hawaiian flower. Now, I have seen these Hawaiian flowers before in the check glass, and I absolutely love them. I have a few right now, but they are so versatile, especially, you know, use it as a focal, and you can build on a head pin or put it in the middle of a design, and it just really adds to it. They really add a lot, because of the depth of the design and the colors that they use with them, the way it offsets, you know, that lighter color offsets the green. I'm just trying to get this in here so you guys can really see it. There. Maybe that's the sweet spot right there, guys, so you can actually see stuff. We'll learn. So the last thing in the additional items before we get to the strands is a check glass 2-hole laser etched tubular coin. And these are, and we're going to go back over here, whoops, to the sweet spot. And these are metallic purple luster with white. And are these not the coolest thing, guys? I just am in love with these. They're so cool. But again, I mean, these are check glass. So, you know, the majority of what we received in this was check glass so far in the additional items. Okay, so let's put the bags up there, and we're going to put our little items right here so you can look at those. And then we're going to start on the strands, because you also get strands. You don't just get the bags, you also get multiple strands. So the first strand is a check glass Drock light topaz. Isn't that pretty? Just beautiful check glass, just versatile, can use with anything. Check glass Drock, the acid wash crystal blue zircon. This one was screaming my name, guys. Look how beautiful that is. That is so cool. I don't know that I've ever seen a finish like that, but I love those. Those are just, can't wait to make a piece with those. The next is the check glass pearl in mystic purple. Look at that one, guys. Isn't that pretty? Just simple, but could add so much to any design. It's just really pretty lavender color on that. And the next one, check glass fire polish in, oh no, I'm sorry, check glass, another check glass pearl. That was 6mm. This one's 4mm. I should be telling you guys the sizes too, but we'll get there, guys. So this is our matte satin white and a check glass pearl in a 4mm. that. And then next one is a check glass fire polish strand in 8mm, guys. And this is called Jet Mustard Brown. Is that not the coolest? Look at the color variation on that. Is that not the coolest? For fall, how beautiful that would be in something. And it's fire polish. 8mm fire polish on that one. And let's see, the next is a 1x2mm Chinese crystal rondelle in jet. And again, here's your Chinese crystals, but I really feel like the consistency on them is going up. I mean, they are not Swarovski by no means, or even Czech, but they're nice little filler beads. Even for the tiny size of it, how pretty those would be on some earrings. But yeah, that gives you a cool little tiny strand. I don't usually buy beads in this size, so to receive this actually works out well for me. And it's a long strand. I mean, it's a nice long strand. And then the last one is the Czech glass gem cut rondelle, fuchsia with alabaster white or sapphire with alabaster white. I got lucky because I got the fuchsia with alabaster white, and pink is my color, guys, so this worked out perfectly for me. But look how beautiful this is. Gem cut rondelle, 6x9mm. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I cannot wait to use those. The pinks and the purples and all that just sing my name. So that was it, guys. That is the last bit from the dollar bead box. And again, here is the dollar bead bag, the fire polish. They are just beautiful and go so well with everything that we received. They all kind of coordinate, and it gives you a really nice selection of items to use for a very good price. So if you get a chance, check them out. I am not an affiliate link. I do not have an affiliate link as of yet, but I hope for that to change soon. And then when I do, I will definitely put it in my description box. But this is October's a dollar bead box and dollar bead bag, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post a video or go live. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful day. Bye.